Hey guys, it's Jessica here from Jessica's Way. I didn't do my hair today, so this is what it looks like when I don't do it all sticky uppy like. It doesn't look great, but I don't have the motivation to do my hair every single day, so yeah, I don't know. So it is Wednesday, which means my weigh-in day, and it's also my progress picture day and measurement day. So I weighed in. Well, I'll start from the beginning. My beginning weight was 291 pounds, and that was on December 18th, no 19th, December 19th, 2012, I believe. And my weight this morning was 232 pounds. So that's a total loss so far of, I should have figured this out already, 59 pounds. So 1 pound away from a 60-pound loss. That's awesome. I'm super excited about that. And it was a loss of 3.8 pounds from last week, which I am happy with. It certainly isn't as much as I've lost in the last 2 weeks, but I've been told by a lot of people who have had my surgery that they hit a stall in their weight loss in the 3rd week. So quite frankly, I was happy to lose anything. So I consider 3.8 pounds a pretty good loss, considering. My measurements, so my chest was 48 inches today, which is a total loss from the beginning of 6.5 inches. My waist was 48.5 inches, which was like the biggest loss in my waist that I've had so far. So from this month to last month, it was a 3-inch loss. So that brings my total loss in my waist to 7.5 inches. My hips were 47 inches, so that's a total loss of 6 inches. My bicep, that bad boy right there, 11.5 inches, which is a loss of 1.5 inches. I already know I'm going to have an issue with the arms. There's definitely a lot of excess skin already. But anyway, my thighs were 22.5 inches, which was a total loss of 2 inches. So altogether, I think I've lost like 23.5 inches in those 5 areas. So like basically 2 feet off of my body, which is amazing. So I am doing very, very well. I'm super happy with my progress so far. I have a week left now of full fluids, and then I don't know what it is with doing my vlogs, but man, they make me tired. What was I saying? Oh, right, a week left of full fluids, and then I'm into my soft foods, which I'm very excited about. It's still very restricted. There's not really a whole lot of meat because I'm not crazy about just doing chicken and mayonnaise and I don't like tuna. So I have a feeling the majority of my meats I'm just going to be getting from soups and stuff like that. I'm planning on doing chili with ground turkey instead of ground beef because I've never done it that way. And I've been told by a lot of people that turkey just kind of tends to take on the flavor of whatever it's being cooked in. So I love turkey, so I can't see why I wouldn't like it. So that is going to be a new thing for me to try. And I'm going to get some cottage cheese, which I've never been crazy about cottage cheese, but I'm really hoping that it's something that I can learn to like if I just, give myself a little bit in the morning for a little while. I really want to try and change my taste. I want to start to enjoy vegetables and other healthier things that I didn't currently or didn't like in the past. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to eat some solid food, and I go back to work tomorrow. But then I have 4 days off again, so it's like one day and then another little mini vacation. So yeah, yeah, I did my letter today to give to my landlord to let them know that next month is my last month. I have to do up a letter for work because, like I mentioned, I'm moving back to Brandon in a few weeks, and so I have a lot to do over the next little while. So hopefully the next month just flies by, and before I know it, I'll be eating solid foods again. Yay! 3 weeks away. So yeah, I don't think I had anything else to talk about. For some reason, my blog isn't allowing me to post anything right now. So if anybody is interested in seeing my progress pictures, I will put a link to my Facebook page. I created a new account specifically for my weight loss, just because I don't want to, overload my family and friends on Facebook with weight loss stuff. So I have a separate account now for that specifically. So yeah, anyway, I will post those links for you. Oh, I remember now what I was going to do. So I did my 2 truths and a lie last week, and if I remember correctly, my first fact was that I worked for 6 months as a wildlife rehabilitator for free. And my second fact was that I can speak 4 different languages fluently. And my third fact was that I own over 2,000 books. So if most people guessed either 2 or 3, apparently it's very easy to believe that I worked as a wildlife rehabilitator for 6 months for free. And probably because it's totally true. I worked with animals for a few years before I got into healthcare, and I absolutely loved it, and I would still be with it in that field today if it weren't for the fact that there's no money in it. So number 1 is true. The other 2, I think I had like 50-50. Some people thought that I didn't own over 2,000 books, and some people thought that I didn't speak 4 languages. So if you guessed number 2, I do speak 4 languages, but not fluently. I can only speak a few little smidgens of things. I only speak 1 language fluently, and just barely, and that's English. My mother is French, and so you would think that I could speak French, and actually I can speak more Japanese and more Cree than I can speak French. So number 2 is the one that is not true. I do not speak 4 languages fluently, and I do in fact own over 2,000 books. I am a bookaholic and a book hoarder. I do not get rid of my books unless I really, really hated them, and that's very rare. But I tend to reread the books that I really enjoy, so I could never part with them. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out my Facebook page and be my Facebook friend. Yay! See ya!